2 cents or nonsense from Moses point of view, you guys. This is my little podcast. So, you guys, I usually go live on my Facebook, but I figure my podcast, I'll stick with YouTube for a little bit. Yours truly, I am from Alberta, you guys. We got the best chronic in all of the fucking, you know, in all those itty bitty planets you see out there in the sky. Alberta, Canada, BC, we got the best bud. Just to let you guys know. Just thought I'd throw that out there. So before I begin, you guys, my name is Eric. I'm 39 years old. I hail from Kainai, the blood tribe. When I say I'm a blood, that's non-gang affiliated, you guys. That's what my tribe is called. We're the Bloods. So you guys hailing from the south, my name's Eric Boyd, white man left. That's the government. That's what the government wants me to be addressed as. The rest of y'all that know me, you guys, call me whatever you want. We see a lot of lives going on, you guys. I don't see a lot of Aboriginals such as myself going live. The magic pouch, you guys, is made by my grandma. Just looking at it right now. I am Canadian, you guys. I'm Canadian, so Esme&Eric's YouTube channel, you guys, represent right here. Moses Lake for life. That's where I come from, you guys. I come from Moses Lake. That is here in Alberta. It's the borderline of Cardston. And Cardston's the borderline of the US because we got Browning right next door. So yeah, you guys, I'm right in the middle up there. I might be moving to a house outside too on the borderline. Who knows if we get it. I've been seeing a lot of this Plinko going on. Plinko, holler at your boy. They're sponsoring a few of the videos, independent videos that we got. A few of my up and coming YouTubers are promoting right now. I can't really share screen. I can't share screen on here, I don't believe. Well, actually, I think I can. Let me check. I'm going to be butt out that. That's a good Johnny you guys I heard. Oh, cool. Yeah. Right there. Let's see if we can go on. Oh, stop sharing that. Okay, cool. You can share screen on here. I didn't know that, you guys. All this time I've been paying 75 bucks to StreamYard. StreamYard or YouTube, you guys. YouTube Live. Because I'm gonna be honest, back before I had the StreamYard, I wasn't able to do share screen. That's why I did share screen. That's why I bought into live stream. I still promote I still promote the business and give it a good shout out. You guys, StreamYard, I would still use it, but just nice to know that I could use I could live stream as well and share screen with YouTube. I didn't know that. I get the kicker. You can't check out the YouTube videos unless we can. Let's see. Go to YouTube. So I'm gonna go directly back to my live stream. I think. Oh no, 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 no. Okay, yes, I could share screen. Wow, I could share screen on YouTube. Uh, you go like this, put it on there, and there we go. So let's go view it.
Does anybody have anything they want called before we get into the dates? I'm sorry. No, you're okay. All right, let's call page 6, Wayne Davis, C377407.
Wow, there's some of
Mr.
it.
Davis is present in custody. Mr. Arnold. We have Mr. DiGiacomo appearing for the state. This is on for Mr. Davis's motion to dismiss. Mr. Arnold, I did see that the state filed its opposition on 115. Did you want to file a written reply, or do you want to proceed with oral argument?
I proceed with oral argument, Your Honor.
Okay, you may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. To begin with, let's start with the corpus delicti argument. Basically, the law is clear, Your Honor. The state cannot proceed with a conviction against Mr. Davis solely based on his admissions. And if they don't have any evidence to corroborate those admissions, the case should be dismissed. And it's very clear, we both cited to the same exact case as the Sheriff being Dada case. And the law is very clear that we cannot have just the confessions, because if you just leave that to the jury is going to just assume guilt because he confessed. And so without the state providing any evidence outside of those confessions, that's a huge problem. It amounts to a legal trial, a trial that won't have the correct result. And so the state is saying that basically we were, we should have done this as a habeas petition. I disagree with that. Here's the reason why. We are not contesting probable cause. What we're contesting is, after all of the evidence has been delivered, there's no corroborating evidence. There's nothing. And then the state also stated that we're just looking for a corpus delicti. You just have to look at the body. If there's a body, there's corpus delicti. And that's just not the rule, Your Honor. There has to be, obviously in this case, a body, but the state has also alleged that this was assisted, promoted by a gang. And so those facts have to be evident. And the only way we have those facts is from Mr. Davis's own mouth. The other participants in this, which I'll talk about in my second argument, are all dead. And so, but for Mr. Davis speaking and giving those statements, there is no corpus delicti in this case. I'll go to argument 2. And that's Mr. Davis's right to a fair trial and due process. The state pointed out the correct standard of review for that, and I don't disagree with that standard. However, the part that we disagree with is whether Mr. Davis is prejudiced or not. They're saying, well, the witnesses that died are going to give speculative, well, it's speculative as to what the witnesses would say. In those cases, yes, that would have been the situation. In this case, it's different. I'll just concentrate on these 4 witnesses, Your Honor. Eric Martin, and just for the court's edification, Eric Martin was the person that supposedly gave the gun. DeAndre Smith was in the backseat. Terrence Brown, he was the driver, and Orlando Anderson was alleged to be the actual shooter. Without these 4 co-conspirators being alive, being available at trial, basically, Mr. Davis is completely prejudiced from proceeding. And his defense is he made this all up for profit. These individuals, these co-conspirators, have to exist in an effort to kill Mr. Tupac Shakur. If they're not alive, if Eric didn't give him.
Just to let you guys know, Keefe D got bond. He got $750,000 cash brought by WAC 100 out of WAC 100's entertainment corporation he has. Wanted to legitimately get him out of custody. The judge said that there was, I guess you can say, hearsay of him starting a documentary, working on a documentary, and then had monetary gain through it. So because of that reason, I guess the judge denied his bond, but initially he was granted bond. So I just don't get the way the judicial system's working in the US, you guys. It's like ridiculous. It's so crazy. I don't understand why or how they're even allowed to do this kind of miscarriage of justice.
The gun, if DeAndre wasn't the driver, if Orlando didn't shoot, we don't have a murder according to the state's theory, which is following, again, available to this state. I would allege that it was available all the way in 1996. Everybody knew Orlando Anderson was in a fight with Tupac. Well, he wasn't in a fight. He got beat up by other members of his gang viciously. He was the #1 suspect right off the bat. There should have been an alert. The police should have been searching for Orlando Anderson, but we always knew where he was because he went back to LA. They could have been in contact with him. They could have gotten statements from him. They could have gotten statements from Mr. Davis. They could have gotten statements from Mr. Martin. They knew all of these players way back in 1996. I don't know what happened. I'm sure Mr. Giacomo doesn't know what happened in regards to why the district attorney's office did not proceed with prosecution or at least an investigation at that time. But it's a tactical delay that goes severely against my client because now all of these players are dead. I'll fast forward all the way to 2009. In 2009, the Metro officer comes down to LA and gives us, Mr. Davis gives the statement. That statement, all of the elements of this murder and what the state will attempt to prove at trial if the trial goes forward, is what Mr. Davis had said. They had that information. They did no investigation. At that time, Eric Martin was still alive, and also Terrence Brown was still alive. Orlando had passed in 1999, and I think.
Hey guys, we'll have the conclusion on this. It's currently live. You can check it out, you guys, on Law TV. Thanks for joining in, you guys, and like, subscribe, comment, and follow. I'll leave the link in the description. I have a lot of videos like this you guys are going to enjoy. Eric from Canada, out.